my name is Juliann Anesi. I'm an assistant professor of gender studies at UCLA, and I'm also an affiliate faculty member with the Disability Studies Department. A lot of my work is with Indigenous women, specifically in the Pacific Islands or Oceania, and I'm interested in disabled and non-disabled women's social movements and creating educational institutions for children, and specifically children with disabilities who often were excluded from public schools and private schools at the time, which is the 1970s. So I'm very much interested in this project of disability activism, also in the context of sort of decolonial politics of the time, and how do we think about inclusion and belonging and citizenship within these schools alongside political and nationalist politics around people, and especially around disabled people. I often think about Oceania as a space where more and more we're in dire straits of thinking about global warming, thinking about environmental justice issues, and I think disability also is a nice bridge for these conversations in terms of understanding how some of these issues such as global warming, environmental pollution, etc., also very much causes disabilities for some of our communities. And they don't have to be issues that are siloed in spaces where, you just talk about disability here, you just talk about global warming here, you just talk about feminists and women and children and girls with disabilities. I think there's a way we can kind of hold all those things together interdisciplinarily and talk through the intersections and the overlaps of all these topics, as they will also bring up new understandings, but also generative ideas of how we can work through a lot of these issues and conditions that we face today. Disability is always often that conversation that it only matters to disabled people, but I think what I want to just highlight is that disability oftentimes encompasses everyone in our communities, but also in our society, and that it's worth the relations to build with those within these communities.